Number 7. The Spirit of Australia. On 8 October 1978, Ken Warby drove the Spirit of Australia on the Tumut River near the Bowring Dam to a speed of 317.6 miles per hour or 511 kilometers per hour, a record speed that remains unchallenged until this day. Amazingly, the Spirit of Australia is a mere wooden speedboat built in a backyard. Ken Warby, its inventor, had the dream of becoming the first man to break 300 miles per hour barrier. The construction started in 1972 and Ken had the boat ready to launch in 1974, and even though the boat was far from finished, Warby managed to take the Australian national speed record. This feat brought him recognition and sponsorship, thus enabling him to finish the work. Eventually, he set the new water speed record in 1978. Number 6. Maglev. Maglev, derived from magnetic levitation, is a transport method that uses magnetic levitation to move vehicles without making contact with the ground. Indeed, it travels along a guideway using magnets to create both lift and propulsion, thereby reducing friction by a great extent and allowing very high speeds. In Japan, SC Maglev L0 reached 603 km per hour, faster than any wheeled trains and breaking a 12-year-old record. This specific train is planned to go into operation by 2027 between Tokyo and Nagoya, 286 kilometers away. The service, which would run at a top speed of 500 kilometers per hour, is expected to connect the two cities in 40 minutes. Number 5. Top 1 ACK Attack. Powered by two 1299cc Suzuki Hayabusa engines using a single Garrett turbocharger, the Top 1 ACK Attack is a specially constructed land speed record streamliner motorcycle that holds the record for the world's fastest motorcycle with a striking speed of 605.7 km per hour. No surprise, its engine produces more than 900 horsepower and it runs on Mikey Thompson tyres. This achievement was also the fruition of many failed experiments and attempts, including runs which ended in spectacular crashes. Number 4. Thrust SSC. Thrust Supersonic Car is a British jet-propelled car developed by Richard Noble, Glyn Boucher, Ron Ayers and Jeremy Bliss. It holds the world land speed record set on 15 October 1997 when it achieved a speed of 1,228 km per hour or 763 miles per hour and became the first land vehicle to officially break the sound barrier. The car is 16.5 meters long and 3.7 meters wide and weighed nearly 10 tons. It also had 1,000 brake horsepower. The car was driven by Royal Air Force fighter pilot Wing Commander Andy Green in the Black Rock Desert in the state of Nevada. The same team behind this attainment is to try breaking the record again later this year. Their new project, Bloodhound SSC, is a supersonic car that is designed not only to go faster than the speed of sound, but over 1,000 miles per hour. Number 3. North American X15. The North American X15 was a hypersonic rocket-powered aircraft operated by the United States Air Force and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration as part of the X-Plane series of experimental aircraft. The X15 set speed and altitude records in the 1960s, reaching the edge of outer space and returning with valuable data used in aircraft and spacecraft design. It achieved the highest speed ever recorded by a manned-powered aircraft. Indeed, in October 1967, when William G. Knight reached a speed of 4,520 miles per hour or 7,274 km per hour, which has remained unchallenged as of January 2017. Number 2. Apollo 10. The Apollo 10 mission was a complete station of the Apollo 11 mission without actually landing on the moon. The mission was the second to orbit the moon and the first to travel to the moon with the entire Apollo spacecraft configuration. It was launched from Cape Kennedy at 12:49 p.m. on May 18, 1969 and on May 26, 1969 during its journey back from the moon it reached, according to the 2002 Guinness World Records, a record speed of 39,897 km per hour or 24,791 miles per hour. This is the highest speed attained by a manned vehicle. Number 1. Helios 2. The Helios 2 spacecraft was one of a pair of probes launched to study solar processes. Built by Messerschmitt Bölkow Plum as the main contractor, they were the first space probes built outside the United States or the Soviet Union. This was a joint venture of West Germany's space agency and NASA. The probes were launched from Florida on the 15th of January 1976. The Helios 2 is notable for setting maximum speed record amongst aircraft at 252,792 km per hour, or 157,078 miles per hour. The probes are no longer functional, but still remain in their elliptical orbits around the Sun.